everybody. This is Lee Aaron, and you're watching CMS TV.
Perfect.
It's brand new Metallica right here on your classic metal show with Lux Eterna, a song that I can actually dig for a change.
Yeah, it's a good one, man. I like it.
I do. I like it too. And, after 30 years, they finally came out with something that
All right. Come on. The last two records were both good.
Yeah, they were okay.
I like them both.
Okay. I didn't dislike them, but they just didn't have that.
They're long. That's the problem that they had, is they were writing these fucking long songs, and it's like, all right, say what you got to say in 4 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I kind of feel the same way about the last two Metallica as I feel about the last couple of Iron Maiden records.
Yeah, same thing.
It's just give me something where you guys just, got that punched. Get punch in and out.
Nobody is searching for that next 13-minute Iron Maiden song.
No, right.
We've already got it. It's Rime of the Ancient Mariner. We're done with that.
Exactly. Been there, done that. Got the T-shirt. Now what's next?
Yeah, get back to 4 minutes and just blazing.
Exactly. Well, apparently, since Metallica, who you're going to see,
yes.
And you got your ticket, and everybody's clamoring for tickets for this go round, which is also going to include Pantera,
mm-hmm.
the current Pantera lineup that's out there playing.
Right.
People are clamoring for tickets, and the ticket market out there is just out of control. It's crazy. I mean, we talked about this over the last few weeks about the whole Taylor Swift thing and the whole Bruce Springsteen and these inflated prices and these secondary markets and all this other nonsense that goes along with this.
Right.
Well, apparently since the Metallica tour tickets went on sale, a man lost $25,500 in Bitcoin to a fake Metallica channel, according to a local TV station.
Oh my God.
Who's got that kind of scratch to just throw out there? 25,500.
You know what? It's that fake money. It's the crypto. It's the fake crypto. It's you don't think of it as real. Like I have a pretty big crypto amount, and I don't think of it, as like real money, even though I know I could cash it out potentially. It's fun money almost.
Yeah. I mean, it's an investment thing. I mean, you buy stocks, but you don't have your hands physically on the stocks.
Yeah.
It's a number.
Yeah. And it's people that are just giving their crypto, like their Ethereum code or whatever out and saying, oh yeah, here's my number. You got to be super fucking trusting. I can't imagine paying for anything with crypto right now. And I have crypto. I cashed out a bunch of mine, so I made sure I broke even at least, because I know this crypto market goes crazy up and crazy down and whatever. And I cashed out with a nice sizable profit, but I still have some in, and
let it build back up.
That's what I'm doing, is I'm just leaving it alone because I've already made my money. So there's no chance of me losing any money. So now it really is fucking quarters in the slot machine at this point. It's just fuck money. But I cannot imagine, no matter how realistic something looked, saying, okay, well, here's $10,000 of my crypto. No way. And that's obviously what these fucking dummies did.
Yeah. Well, Metallica posted a statement warning fans about the rise of hoax channels promising giveaways.
Right.
Although YouTube appears to have taken down the scams, there are screenshots online The rock band Metallica is warning its fans to watch out for cryptocurrency scams after a spate of scams was reported across the fandom. In one case, a Kansas man filed a police report in early December claiming a Metallica channel scanned him into they scanned him into it, to sending over $25,000 in Bitcoin to a random account. How do you scam somebody into that? How do you do that?
I'm going to tell you exactly how this
Tell
works.
me how it works. Tell me how it works.
I'm going to tell you exactly how this went. So there's a lot of people out there that are married.
Okay.
And these married guys, their wives are not going to let them take money and invest in something as unsubstantiated as Bitcoin.
Okay.
Their wives are barely going to let them do something like stocks or IRAs or anything else. They don't want to take any chance with that only thing that's important in their relationship, that being the dollar.
Okay.
So these guys, they have their little secret stash. They have their little secret stash of crypto. It was doing well for a while, so they kept putting a little more and a little more and a little more and a little more into their crypto accounts. And their crypto, crypto has done ridiculous return if you went into the right place. If you went into the right coin, you could have really made some money. The guy that spent the $25,000 here, I'll bet you he didn't invest $25,000.
No.
I'll bet he invested about like $3,000. And he made it up to $25,000. Or more. So now, guy who's a diehard Metallica honk, I want to sit in the snake pit. There's no way I could talk Betsy into letting me spend $3,000 to go see Metallica, or $10,000 or whatever. But I have this Bitcoin that she doesn't know about. And he looks online and he finds some ridiculous package. Meet all the members of Metallica and be in the snake pit and have dinner with Metallica, and it's only $25,000.
Yeah, and here's the thing. It's just like, and this is just me. I know how I think.
Sure.
You wouldn't go through the Metallica website and go, is this a Metallica sanctioned thing? This is on YouTube. Anybody can have a YouTube channel.
True.
That's just me.
But there's so many people that do this, that fall for these dumb scams, that fall for the scam of, like I get emails all the time that say, your package was returned because you didn't pay the postage of.
Yeah. Well, and I get these things that said, here's your tracking number.
Yeah, that one too.
And it's like, I didn't order anything.
Yeah.
So delete.
Yeah. But there's a lot of people that click on it, and then all of a sudden their fucking computers just infested with viruses that are looking up their banking information and stealing all their information.
Right.
And people aren't smart enough. Most people, and this is the honest to God's truth, I would say 75% of the people aren't smart enough to look at that email and say, wow, that's interesting. UPS emailed me from a Gmail account. How did that happen?
Right.
They're not that smart. They're not that savvy. They just look and they see the UPS logo and they don't see the misspelled words like the Nigerians used to do.
Sure.
It looks all official. And they're like, oh, it must be real. Let me see. What did I order? Did I order something? Yeah. And don't forget, people order 1 million things a week on Amazon. I'm as guilty as anything on that. I get packages every fucking day. So people will fall for it. And, and this guy was fiending to go to Metallica. Probably he's getting a little bit older. I don't know. Does it say how old this guy is?
I'd say.
I'll bet he's in his mid-50s. Last chance to go. Last hurrah. I want to do the whole thing. And here's my opportunity to do it. And we're so used to secondary market now, where we'll buy tickets from Vivid Tickets or bullshit tickets, or we're so used to that being the way it goes now, that it's not just Ticketmaster or StubHub, but it's all these secondary and third level ticket brokers.
Attaboy tickets.
Attaboy tickets that used to formerly, yeah. But that's what that was. It was a third-party broker. If you saw Attaboy tickets and I did the artwork right, would you know that it's real or not? You wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You would just see that, and if you could click on it and it had those, it had other shows as well. If it had, the Metallica shows, 25,000, and it had them in 10 different cities, you might look at it and say, well, this must be real. It's got all the different tour dates.
Right.
So I can see where people got scammed. The problem is when and again, this is a dumb crypto guy. You don't pay that kind of money for anything that's not backed by something.
Right.
And crypto is not backed by anything. You give it up, that money's gone. It's just gone. You don't get it back. There's no way to even trace it.
Yeah, it's not traceable.
Yeah. So, if it's not backed by as much as I think the banking is completely a rigged piece of shit organization, at least you do have FDIC to protect you should you get scammed. And anybody that's ever had their credit card taken or their credit card number hacked or whatever, most times if you just say, yeah, these are the charges, they refund you because it's backed by the FDIC.
Right. It's insured.
Yeah. Crypto, not so much. Crypto, it's like throw the money outside and hope that a Metallica ticket fucking hits you back.
The recent rise of Metallica crypto scams led the heavy metal band to post a statement on its official Instagram. What if you don't have Instagram?
Well, then I guess you're susceptible to crypto.
Warning about fake YouTube channels claiming to offer Metallica crypto giveaways in relation to the group's upcoming album, 72 Seasons and Tour.
Okay.
Let's be clear as possible. These are scams, the group wrote. Did the group write that or did their publicist write that?
Imagine their lawyer wrote it.
The group wrote it. They were all standing around. Each one of them had a pen, kind of like they were signing the Declaration of Independence. Yeah. Here, James, you write this sentence here. And then I'm, here, Robert, you write that.
Yeah.
Hey, Kirk, you write that. And Lars, you finish it off with your flourish at the bottom.
Yeah, I'd imagine more to the point, it was a group of suits at the top floor of Q Prime.
Right. Cliff Bernstein is running the show.
That's right.
Let's be as clear as possible. These are scams, the group wrote in a post, which has amassed over 140,000 likes.
Ooh, well, then in that case, it's a good post.
It is a good post. They're being streamed on fake YouTube channels, posing to be ours, and all pointing to websites that we do not run.
Okay.
What is the official Metallica website? Is it Metallica?
Just Metallica.com.
All right. So if anybody who's a Metallica fan and your whatever it is that you're doing online doesn't link back to Metallica.com, wouldn't you be a little suspicious?
Well, but that being said, and I'm just playing devil's advocate, I'm not trying to say this guy's not stupid.
I'm just asking the question here.
What's to say I don't put up a YouTube channel that is youtube.com/ or website?
You think you can have a Metallica.com website?
I think I could have Metallica72seasons.com.
Okay, but it's not Metallica.com.
No, but how many bands have done little side sites for their tours and their albums and stuff?
Sure.
I mean, that's the thing is it's not as simple as this guy's just a moron. I do think he's a moron for putting his crypto out there. I'm
going to agree with you there. But my point is, and again, I can only speak for myself.
Yeah.
That I buy, sometimes I buy like sports gear, like jerseys and shit online.
Mm-hmm.
And there are those type of scam things out there. Get personalized jerseys and this, that, and the other. Well, if it isn't like Clubhouse or if it isn't MBL or MLB or something like that, I'm just like, nope, that's a fake. You know what I mean? I look at that very closely because it's just, I realize that there are fake shit online. And anybody who especially a band as big as Metallica. And if you're that big of a fan, wouldn't you get all your official information from the actual band website?
Maybe.
You would think so.
You would think so, but if you're a hardcore, or not necessarily a hardcore, but somebody that just wants to do it one time, you might go look. I mean, look at this. Share. I just looked this up right now on GoDaddy. On GoDaddy, a guy like me, do you think I could make a site that looks like it's official Metallica?
And I agree, but the thing,
it would cost me a penny. A penny.
Yeah.
That right there is, I could buy metallicaseasons.com.net and .org, build a website, point all three to them. And then if you tried all three and it went back to the same site, that looks pretty official.
I agree.
You know, and who would know the difference?
Well, I'm not arguing the point. Trust me, I'm not. I get it, but for my buck, if it isn't the official Metallica, the home site.
Sure, and I agree, dude. I agree with you.
I'm not going to trust it, because I'm well aware of how many fake sites are out for things. But if I know that, the classicmetalshow.com, that's why I bought up several of the domains so somebody else couldn't do it.
Sure.
.net and .org and all that other stuff. I didn't want anyone else to have that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So whether we use it or not, at least I have it in my possession so somebody else can have it.
Right. And I agree. And, but in this situation, first of all, people didn't buy their Metallica tickets. Most of the Metallica tickets that have sold so far were not bought through Metallica.com.
I understand, but my point is, as far as getting packages, you would get it through Ticketmaster.
You might. See, that's the whole thing. You might get from, StubHub or whatever, Vivid Tickets. Let me look up Vivid Tickets and see if they have any of the packages. I don't know. I have no idea. Let's see. So I'm going to search. You know what? I'll do it so that everybody can see. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
All right.
That's okay.
Well, again, I don't know because
I don't know either.
I'm not that hardcore to where I have to go search out packages and trust that somebody out there has a package that I can buy from them and go, yeah, man, I'm in.
I can't get the snake pit, but let's see. Metallica. So see, but here you go.
Metallica.
You can buy these tickets.
Right. And who is this through?
Vivid Seats.
All right. Now, is that reputable?
Tell me.
No, is Vivid Seats reputable?
It's as reputable as Attaboy Tickets was.
Well, again, is that like a known name? Because I've never
really.
No,
not especially. I mean, I'd imagine nobody's heard of it. I just know it.
Why do you know it?
Because they were like a competitor to Attaboy Tickets at one point.
Okay, but have they become a legitimate thing now?
I don't believe so. No?
Okay.
They're not like Ticketmaster or StubHub or one of those.
Well, I agree, but they're a secondary ticket market, right?
They're a secondary or third party.
But they have a history, right?
They do, maybe, yeah.
I'm asking because I don't know.
And I mean, they've been around a while. They've been around 10 years. I do know that.
All right. So they're a decade old.
Okay.
So they're still in business. So they didn't get shut down like they're a scam outfit, right?
Mm-hmm. But what if I just bought a ticket site called Vivid Chairs and made this exact site, made it look exactly the same as this?
I agree with you, but I guess it's the devil is in the details, as the old saying, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, and ultimately, the guy's biggest fuck up is that he used his crypto instead of his credit card. Because if he'd have used his credit card, he would have got his money back.
Yeah, it would have been backed because of the guarantee or the insurance or whatever.
And not only that, the credit card company probably would have stopped the transaction and been like, wait a minute, what is this?
Yeah, who the fuck are these people?
Yeah. So, I mean, it's that. Look at Jackal. I've never heard of Attaboy Tickets. That was my ticket company, Jim.
That was the whole joke.
I had a ticket company for a minute. One of my many ventures that I've tried.
It wasn't attempted to be relevant.
I actually did pretty well with it for a few years until Craigslist shut it down.
You did more like sports tickets, right?
Yeah, I did football games.
Yeah.
Almost exclusively football games. But I did pretty well with it. I mean, I paid my bills for a couple of years there right after the divorce by working the ticket links to Craigslist like a motherfucker. And I was like, hey, Buffalo, do you want to sit on the 40-yard line with your fellow fans? Then buy your tickets here.
Right.
And people didn't know me from anybody at Attaboy Tickets. I was not reputable. I was just me.
Yeah, you're just a dude who put up a website.
Yeah, and they bought tickets thousands of dollars a month. Now, I was reputable, and obviously the company I was working through was reputable, and they honored their tickets, but it could have been a scam, and nobody would have known. And like I said, I did thousands of dollars a month during football season every year. So I'm just not quite as sold as on it's impossible to imagine that somebody would fall for this. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I mean, who was it? P.T. Barnum, who said that there's a sucker born every minute.
That's right.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Even to this day.
Oh yeah.
And again, I'm only talking about me.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm very careful about.
Sure.
And oh, well, here it is. And you asked this question earlier. The alleged $25,500 scam in Manhattan, Kansas is so far the only reported incident of the hoax. Metallica page successfully defrauded someone. The victim was 51 years old.
There you go. Just where I said he was going to be.
Exactly. And police in Riley County filed a report for theft by deception. The Riley County Police Department did not respond to Insider's request for comment. Insider was unable to find any fake Metallica YouTube channels or live streams on Wednesday morning, although there were several videos alerting people to the scams in the group's statement. While YouTubers appear to have removed the offending channels, there are several tweets describing the scam. See, again, well, we did this on Instagram. We did this on Twitter. We did that. What if you're not hooked into social media? I guess you miss all these warnings, right?
I guess, but I'm if you're using crypto, you're on social media.
Well, again, I'm just saying that if you're not connected with social media, you're going to miss it, right?
Well, you would, but you are the anomaly here on that one. Everybody has some social media.
Okay.
Damn near every person you know has a Twitter or a Facebook or a Insta or a Truth Social or whatever the fuck they're on now. But, it's all spread out all over the place. But everybody has one. Everybody has one except Neeley.
Right. And I'm happy about that.
Yeah. I don't have any personal now. I don't. Oh, no, I do. I have a personal Facebook. I do have one personal. I have a personal Facebook.
Okay. While YouTube appears to have removed the offending channels, there are several tweets describing the scam. One person said it was a nonstop stream posing as Metallica, while another user shared a picture of a phony Metallica channel with over 42,000 subscribers supposedly playing the unreleased new album in a live stream.
You know what? I watched that live stream.
And what was it?
It was an old video. It was because I looked at it too. All right, now I know exactly what this is. There was a live stream that was going out and it looked official. I did watch it. I thought it was Metallica's channel.
Wow, look at you, almost got scammed.
No, I didn't, because I already bought my ticket the right way. But
you didn't put out your crypto the few shekels you have left in your crypto account.
I didn't see them pitching for it. What it was, if it's the same stream I'm thinking of, it said Lux Eterna full album.
Okay.
And it was a live stream that went for like 2 or 3 days straight. And it was an interview that Jose Mangan did with them before for the last album on like a Zoom call type of a deal. I watched it. It was an old Jose Mangan. I was like, what does this have to do with fucking Lux Eterna? Because they were talking about, the last record and what they were doing during the pandemic and shit like that. So I sort of thought maybe it was now, but then they were talking about, old stuff. They were talking about like, well, I'm glad to be home since this pandemic started, like that. They weren't talking about current shit. So I guess it gave it away. But yeah, I actually did watch some of that on YouTube.
All right.
All right.
Another user similarly shared a screenshot of a website with images of the band members that advertised itself as, quote unquote, the first Metallica crypto giveaway, and said lucky participants could receive part of the 20,000 BTC.
Yeah. See, somebody else in the chat, John Phillips, said he clicked on it too.
Okay.
He saw it too. It was out there on YouTube. I definitely am aware of this.
All right.
So did Jim. Jim Jackal saw it too.
All right. There are also many identical, seemingly inauthentic tweets from users urging people to enter a giveaway to win Metallica Jigsaw Puzzle.
Ooh.
The U.S. Federal Trade Commission's data spotlight, the department released a warning early in 2022 about the rise of cryptocurrency scams. The Post said that over 46,000 people had reported being scammed out of over $1 billion in crypto.
Yeah, I believe that.
Between the beginning of 2021 and June of 2022, and that almost 50% of the victims were tricked because of social media posts or message. Fucking social media. Get off of that fucking social media. Quit it. Be like Neeley. Act smart. What are you, a fucking moron?
Yeah, but how will I know what somebody that I don't care about, what they're doing?
Who cares?
Yeah, but I need to know.
No, you don't.
I need to know what my friend's friend thought of the new, Britney Spears post.
No, you don't.
I need that.
Goddamn social media. I hate this world.
Well, we're almost done.
So there you are. Don't buy into any Metallica scams.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, it's funny because FTX, who's the crypto company that got that like just went under or whatever happened to them or filed bankruptcy or whatever.
Oh yeah, that big $1 billion debacle.
Dude, there's fucking sports arenas that are named the FTX. I was watching something the other night. I was flipping through the YouTube TV and I hit the I think it was the New Jersey Nets or Brooklyn Nets or whatever they are now in the basketball in the NBA.
Yeah.
I think it's the Brooklyn Nets now. And right on the screen it said like live from FTX Arena or whatever. I don't know if that's the Brooklyn Arena or if it's they were playing Milwaukee. So one of those two places, Milwaukee or Brooklyn, is the FTX Arena. And I'm like, Jesus, you're named after a bankrupt company. How luxurious.
Now. Yeah, sure.
Hopefully they didn't take their pay in crypto. Hopefully they didn't take their building naming money in crypto. They fucking lost everything. Have to buy a new sign.
So stupid.
Yeah.
I hate everybody.
Thanks for checking out this episode of The Classic Metal Show. Get all of our episodes uncensored at www.theclassicmetalshow.com. Join us weekly from 9 p.m. till 3 a.m. Eastern at www.cmsradio.net. Participate in the live chat room at www.chatandkill.com. Once again, thank you for checking out The Classic Metal Show with Neeley and Chris. Hail and kill, fuck you, pal, and hand job.